Oh, the Christmas bear is shitting sandbags. What's going on, Unfazed crew? Today we're doing a walk and talk.
Yes, Happy New Year! Happy New Year!
Happy New Year to the Unfazed crew. I hope you guys are all doing well. I hope it's a prosperous one. We're actually looking for Emmett's car.
Yeah.
Yeah, we went and had wings at our beloved downtown Hooters.
Yes.
They were very good. I had the Daytona style. Emmett had the
classic Buffalo.
Yeah, Buffalo Hump Henry.
Oh.
But I heard someone scream. We are downtown, so anyway, Emmett can't find his car. So we're trying to add some money in the parking meters, and we have to locate it.
I haven't been here for a while, so I kind of forgot where everything's at.
So it's been a hardcore downtown adventure. We already saw a half-dead homeless man that had shot himself.
Yeah,
it was
down.
Pretty graphic, actually.
Good.
Not joking on that one. It's pretty gnarly. There's some rough characters down here, some rough, sad characters. There's areas like this that are super nice, and then you just see something that's just like horrific every once in a while, and you're like, huh.
It's kind of how we talk about movies that don't have any like tonal center. Mm-hmm. Like this place looks nice, but then when you actually see the people, they're like always fucked up. It's very bizarre.
Yeah, it's strange. It's like a facade.
Yeah.
You know. But anyway, New Year's resolutions. Usually we're not big on them because people don't follow through on them. However, would you like to share the one we just came up with?
Yeah. So we're gonna try and do once a month.
Yes.
A skit, because we have so many skit ideas, guys, and we've barely had any of them come to fruition in terms of like how many ideas we have. So we're really gonna try and buckle down and do one good solid skit a month, and I think we can pull it off.
I think so too. We've got a lot in our arsenal. It's just a matter of putting them into action. 40 million years of human evolution, and we barely tapped the vastness of human potential. Beautiful. Oh, it's cold.
It is a little cold.
Yeah.
Oh, brisk.
It's cold.
It's cold.
It's cold. Anyway, so we're walking, we're talking, we're doing our thing. I'm glad Emmett's feeling better. He had the COVID.
I had the COVID, but not nearly as bad as the Benjamin.
Oh, yeah, I had it earlier in the year. It was freaking horrible. So be safe out there, guys. But I guess this new one, knock on wood, is supposed to be a little more tame.
Yeah, the Omicron is supposed to be easier.
Yeah, the Megatron?
The Megatron virus.
Megatron, yeah. Fun fact, Orson Welles' last role in a movie was a speaking role in Transformers in 1985 or 86.
Oh, wow. That's nice.
Yeah, fun fact. I'm all filled up on wings, feeling good, feeling fresh.
Feeling good. Oh, I'm getting close to the car. We're getting warm.
Oh, watch your step, watch your step.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, boy.
Oh,
hey,
no.
it's a wet one.
Let's go right.
Oh, puppies. Check it out.
These are some nice folks up ahead. So there's like really nice people. And there's just
Well, it's because the college.
Yeah,
There's the college right
it's
here.
college.
Right by, I'll show you. We're right by ASU downtown campus. ASU.
Achoo.
Yeah. As you can see, it's kind of a strange day. It feels like Seattle or something.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah.
It's brisk. The beautiful clouds look more beautiful on your camera than they do in real life.
Yeah, it has that effect on things, doesn't it? A couple little raindrops on here, it looks like, too.
Uh-oh.
Raindrops are falling on my head.
Hey, there I am. Look at
Hey, we found the car. There it is.
this.
There it is.
The Unfazed mobile.
It is the Unfazed mobile. All right. We'll be right back. Oh. You got 22 minutes left, sir. 22 minutes.
No, wait, no.
Oh, my gosh.
Please, please.
All right, here's Emmett adding money to the parking meter.
Raindrops are falling on my head.
So anyway, I think it's time, it's a natural course of things to talk about our predictions for the future.
I think the whole COVID thing is going to come to a head one way or the other.
Yeah, you know what I was kind of thinking about it? I think in about 3 years, maybe less, hopefully less, fingers crossed. It's going to be just like getting the flu shot.
Yeah.
It's going to be go get a flu shot, get your COVID booster, 9 million, and it's going to kind of get phased out and become just like the flu. I don't think it's ever going to entirely go away, at least not within the next 10 years.
Yeah.
But I think it's going to be lessened, hopefully. And it's going to become much like the flu. Yeah.
It seems like the people who are pushing all the masks and the vaccines and stuff are getting a little more desperate.
Yeah.
And the people who are getting annoyed are getting more annoyed.
Yeah.
So
it's going to come to a head, for sure. Crypto.
Crypto.
Yeah.
It had some strides in the last couple years.
Yeah,
but,
big ones. Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't really thought about it, to be honest. I mean, what do you think is going to happen with it?
I think it's going to take a while, but once a government really endorses one of them, let's say Bitcoin, for instance, or Ethereum, and that becomes accepted in most places, that's when it's going to really take off. I mean, it's already taken off, took off, But does that make sense?
It's become legitimized.
It's become very
In
legitimized.
2011 or 12, it was like, oh, what is this crap? And then
Yeah.
now it's like, it's legit. Yeah.
What I think everyone should do is take Unfazed financial advice from us. No, actually, don't take this advice, but this is something that I would suggest, like, for us, and if you want to, you know, listen to it, awesome. I do think everyone should have some crypto. I would personally pick, like, 5 different ones, or even like 3. Pick, like, Cardano, Ethereum, Sushi Swap, Sushi. Some of those. Pick, like, your favorites. Pick, like, your top 3 or 5. I'm a big fan of Cardano. Solana, that's another one. Salami. Jersey Mike's, hey. That was a secret ad we put in. Pick 3 or 5 of them and put some money in there. Just let it sit. Leave it alone. Don't be tempted to spend it. Maybe don't sink it all into the meme coins. You know, I think there is potential in there in the short term on the meme coins.
Right.
But I think go for the more solid ones.
I think it's inevitable. I think it's inevitable that it will sort of take over, like, cash and stuff, obviously,
Well, what's cool is they're universal.
Yeah, right.
As well. So I'd say invest a little bit in crypto if you don't have it. And then I would say, as far as stocks go, one of my predictions, actually, they kind of admitted it. There was that girl who went undercover with one of the guys from CNN on a date, and she recorded him. And she said the new agenda for last year moving forward is going to be climate change. And that was going to be what they were going to focus on. Yeah. They said previously, they literally, you can look it up, like he said it on camera, he said their previous agenda was to delegitimize Trump. Yeah. And to, you know, kind of smear him and, you know, speak negatively of him. And he said they're shifting gears over to climate change and the climate crisis. That's the focus. So I think over the next decade, we're really going to see a push to get away from fossil fuels, whether you like it or not. I don't think it should happen overnight. I don't think that's fair. But I do think electric vehicles are great. But I think they're going to start really pushing it. So you should invest in something like Rivian. The company Rivian I invested in. Also, Amazon striked up a partnership, I can't talk, with them for their delivery vehicles also. So Rivian is a smart choice. So yeah, you're going to see a big push for electric vehicles and stuff over the next few years, definitely. I don't think it's going to be like mainstream for another like 10, 15 years.
Yeah, I agree.
But I mean, because so many people have regular cars and it's expensive, you know, to switch over.
Yeah, but like big businessmen do use it a lot.
Absolutely.
Always talk using crypto.
Absolutely. But let's take a look at what movies are playing.
Yeah.
House of Gucci. So I love Gaga, I love Pacino, but this movie does not look very good.
I love Ridley Scott.
Yeah, Jeremy, great cast, but it's something about it just looks like it's trying to be a Scorsese movie, and it just looks like it's not going to work. Too many fake noses.
What bugs me is it's like they have Jared Leto, who's obviously a very handsome guy, and they try to make him like just find an actually ugly guy.
Yeah, exactly.
Give actors.
They're trying to make him look like Jeffrey Tambor.
Yeah. Like there are really good actors out there who aren't like beautiful. It's like give that guy the role. You know? Like Jesus.
Encanto. This is them trying to make more money off of what worked with Coco.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, let's do this again.
I'm annoyed with all this stuff.
Too much Disney.
This is
my favorite movie, Popcorn.
It's more iconic than the movie itself.
It is. All right, now I think it's time we talk about this because I have not discussed this with Emmett yet. Okay. I don't know what he thought about it. I don't know what he felt about it.
Old piss.
I stepped in something nasty. It was gross. It was sticky. All right, what? Let me flip the camera. What did you think?
Do you want to talk about the other ones before we get into this fight?
Sure. Let's talk about the other ones. Matrix, haven't seen it yet, but I'm curious about it.
I heard it was shitty.
That's what I heard.
When I saw the trailer and I saw the shot of him in the elevator with all the people on their phones, and he's like looking at them in disgust that they're on their phones, I kind of knew it was going to be bad.
It was very 2010.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
This, I have no idea. It looks like an old 80s comedy.
Yeah. Sex is funny.
Yeah.
I'm not holding my breath on that one. All right.
Yeah.
Let's take a look over here. Here we are at the AMC downtown location. The Arizona Center location. A Journal for Jordan.
It looks terrible.
Yeah, it looks like a shitty romance. Yeah, and awful. Yeah. Eternals, heard it was crap.
It was awful, looks awful.
Crap, mega crap. Ghostbusters, watchable, but a little too much of that Stranger Things vibe. The kids
sick of this guy.
Kids were annoying, yeah. Paul Rudd was great.
Yeah.
Honestly, not to give too many spoilers, but really just watch it for the last 20 minutes.
Okay.
The rest of it, I could kind of do without, honestly. It was okay. It was a 3 out of 5.
Yeah.
My other favorite movie, Relax Right Away. Yeah. He's so relaxed because he just farted.
He's relaxed right away. Just happy for him. It's nice.
All right, West Side Story.
So I saw a little bit of this one. It was kind of my Schindler's List and Seinfeld. I watched the first like 20 minutes of it. it just didn't need to be made. If you haven't seen West Side Story, you don't know anything about it, watch the older movie, really good. This one was just, just didn't need to happen. It was okay.
Yeah, it was by this little beatnik indie director, Steven Spielberg.
Yeah.
Yeah, no interest in that for me personally. Sing 2, pretty stoked about that. Looks like a masterpiece. Just kidding.
Agreed.
Yeah. All right. All right, so let's get into the nitty gritty on Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
All right, so my thoughts on it. 3.5 out of 5.
First of all, everyone,
Sure.
if you haven't, go watch the No Expectations video they did on it.
Please.
If you haven't yet, because
Yeah, check it out.
they go
And
real in depth on it over there.
And I'll just say it if you haven't seen it already. Spoiler alert. But yeah, let's get into it. So 3.5 out of 5 for me. I liked it for all the reasons I'm sure Emmett did.
No.
Toby.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Willem Dafoe.
Yeah.
That's it. It was kind of nice to see Andrew Garfield too.
Yeah.
The rest of it, hashtag not my Spider-Man. You know,
Yeah,
it's
right.
I don't really relate to it, but they did a really good job, and it was probably the best Marvel movie I've seen in like 10 years.
Yeah. Yeah. I
It was
would
up there.
say
Yeah.
just
Did
because
it have
of
its
the-
negatives? Sure.
Yeah. I think it cracked me up so hard when Max Messina said, "I don't think we're the demographic for the Ned jokes." I don't know why that was so funny. He said it so deadpan.
Yeah.
I don't think I liked it as much as you guys did. I think the other thing I will say is that you said you went in with like no expectations.
I was expecting to hate
hence
it.
the term.
I was expecting to hate it.
Yeah, and I was expecting to enjoy it. I think that's
Okay.
where the disproportion lies.
Yeah.
I,
I was
um,
expecting like garbage.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay.
Let's take a look at our
that's why
friend
you were
here. There
happy.
he is.
Toys.
Yes. We should get away from the
Yeah.
music. There's always music haunting us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The music.
Gotta go.
The writing was the worst part for me.
It's horrible.
Yeah, and it was sort of heartbreaking seeing Toby and Andrew having to say the shitty lines. Remember, the one part that really pissed me off was when Toby was giving that like pep talk to Andrew, saying like, "Oh, you're amazing. I want to hear it from you. Say
Yeah.
the words. You're amazing." And Andrew was like, "Yeah, I need to hear that, bro."
Yeah.
Like that was the most quintessential shitty Marvel writing.
Yeah.
And hearing it between those two guys really just like I was like, "Ooh."
Yeah, I didn't like seeing Toby relegated to a side
Yeah,
character.
yeah.
You know, my thing is, it's like they knew what they were doing. They knew they were going to get guys like us excited.
Yeah.
By bringing in all the nostalgia. They knew exactly what they were doing, and I'm glad they're taking chances like that. But yeah, the modern Marvel movies, I've said it a million times, and I'll say it again. That cheesy humor sucks.
It's terrible, and they got to
Yeah.
put it in constantly.
Yeah.
They pepper it through every scene, even when it
Like
need
my
not
thing
be.
is, it's like I said in the video before. They go like 75% shitty jokes.
Yeah.
They need to dial it down to like 15 or 20%.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
You're
it's
right.
like constant.
Totally.
Anytime they try to do anything, it's like them seeing Doc Ock. They're like, your
Yeah.
name's Otto Octavius. I'm like,
I know, yeah,
stop.
yeah.
Stop. Quit. It doesn't always have to be like awkward funny. You know?
Yeah. And I think the entrances of the other Spider-Man was the lamest thing they could have done. They did the stupid fucking circle thing again
Oh,
from
you know what?
Endgame.
You know what I hated? The Ned's Asian grandma.
Yeah, that was awful.
She
yeah,
was awful.
yeah.
I'm like, she's
Yeah.
like, man, Dustin, this is it. I'm like,
Yeah.
shut the fuck up. It's Tobey Maguire.
Yeah.
Let him talk. You know?
And the other thing is obviously like it's riddled with plot holes. I won't even get into that now because there's so much going on that just made
Yeah.
no sense. But I will say again, the entrances of the other Spider-Man, they mentioned when they were coming through the hole that they went into that dimension too, when they were just kind of hanging out and didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
It would have been sick to have them enter like mid-fight.
Yeah.
Like when
Yeah.
when Peter's getting, the Holland Peter is getting too overwhelmed with all the enemies, then we see.
I can't
Toby
even. I
or
can't even
Andrew.
remember. Did Ned open that portal? How did that portal
Ned
open?
opened them, yeah. They opened both one at a time. It was like Spider-Man, and then
Now,
Andrew
Matt,
comes in. Spider-Man.
now Ned's magic.
Yeah.
I don't like the character. I don't mind the actor that much, but I don't like the character.
Yeah, character's lame.
Zendaya, I don't really know what's going on with her.
Yeah, she's lame.
Yeah, it's I don't know, man. Hashtag not my Spider-Man.
Yeah, I think they could have handled it a lot better. And it was obviously
Yeah.
just 100% for the novelty of having those three guys together. But
Yeah.
they could have done a much better job with it.
Sitting in my Christmas throne. Yeah, but was it enjoyable and did it exceed my expectations? Absolutely. Did I love the nostalgia? Did I love Willem Dafoe? Yes. Best scene in the movie for me was the Willem Dafoe fight.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert: killing Aunt May. Best part of the movie. But
Yeah, that was really good. And then, I don't know, have you seen the second Amazing Spider-Man? The second Andrew Garfield one?
No.
The best part for me was in the end of the second Andrew Garfield Spider-Man, Gwen Stacy falls down this big tower.
I've seen that clip.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was like
yeah.
the best part of the whole movie.
Yeah.
So what kind of like was the most emotional thing for me is when he has the redemption with the other girlfriend.
Yeah, I agree.
That was cool. Yeah.
I agree.
That was the best part of the movie.
We entered a winter wonderland,
We
guys.
did.
Anyway, did I enjoy it? Yes. Would I go see it again? Yes. Could it have been better? 110%.
Yeah.
Yeah. Had we written it, oh my god,
Oh my god, I know.
would have been incredible. So what's your star rating out of 5?
Oh, I want to say, just for the shitty writing, 2.5 out of 5.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
This one gets a 3.5 out of 5 from me. But it's also because I was expecting garbage, and it was actually a lot of fun.
Yeah, right,
it was a lot of fun. But were there things I would change? Totally. But is it the best we're going to get in our modern times? I think so.
Yeah.
With what they have to work with and their lack of understanding of humor.
Yeah, really.
But yeah, it's worth a watch for sure. But you know, if I really want to be happy, I'll go back and watch
Is
the
it a
one from
must recommend for
2002.
you? Is it a must recommend?
It's a highly recommend.
It's a highly recommend, yeah.
It's a highly recommend for me.
Yeah. I don't know what you've been.
It's a highly recommend. Anyway, so wow, this is last time we were here doing this walk and talk was beginning of 2020, before COVID happened.
First vlogcast 2020.
It was first vlogcast. We were kind of doing a backwards route.
Yeah.
But it was here,
Was here, yeah.
and we were talking about prediction video.
Yeah.
We were talking about that. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know if that really made sense what I was saying about electric vehicles, but I think that is going to be the trend
No,
for
I
the
agree.
future. And I think if you can invest in Rivian, put a little bit of money in Tesla, do it.
It's just shitty that
gonna
there are
grow.
a few guys that control this shit. And like, we want to take down Trump. Okay, now electric vehicles.
Yeah.
It would be cool if it was a little more volatile and a little more natural.
I agree.
But
But anyway.
dude's moving the shit around.
Yeah, but I would say Rivian is a good investment
Yeah.
option.
Rivian.
I could be wrong, but that's what I'm thinking. As far as stocks, I like investing in like MGM, Caesars,
Yeah.
like those, because they've got all those betting apps now too.
Yeah.
So they're just going to keep going up.
Very true.
But and then the theme parks, you know, that's always
Yes.
decent to invest in.
I
'cause
don't
they-
even invest in them. I just go to them.
Yeah, but they've been popping off. I mean, when we went to Universal back in October, it was it was almost too crowded.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, let's invest in Comcast a little bit more. But
Smart.
yeah, I don't know, guys. It's a weird time. Do maybe stick with what you know in
Yeah.
terms of investments. But I do think it is smart to at least start investing now if you haven't. Definitely.
Yeah.
Oh, we had some ice cream earlier from Cold Stone.
I put it in. It was very yummy.
It was delicious. I had half pistachio, half sweet cream.
I had banana and chocolate.
Oh, any other resolutions that come to mind besides the typical workout?
Yeah, the
get
typical
healthy?
workout's the main thing, you know?
Yeah, that's like year round. That's not just hey, doing it. You know,
It's like, it
beginning
shouldn't be
of the year.
a resolution because it implies that like after that year you're gonna get fat again.
Yeah. Hey,
So
check it out.
it's
It's a
just
sushi place.
Oh.
Wow. It's called Omoidi Sushi. Omoidi been waiting a long time. Can I get my sushi?
That was good.
Yeah, so there was a furry convention going on across the street.
There was.
What a bunch of
yeah.
fucking weirdos.
It is a little odd. It is a little
Strange,
odd. One of them had a
strange.
flute, you mentioned?
They were playing the flute, and they were very unusual characters.
They were unusual.
We need Flash Thompson here to beat them up.
We do.
Yeah.
You free freak.
Very strange, very unusual.
Yeah.
But
Strange.
yeah, we've been doing a fun game where we talk about different purgatories that would be fun to be stuck in. I think we should give the audience a taste of some of those.
Okay.
What was the one we did earlier? It was
We did a few earlier.
yeah. There's honestly, I would love to dedicate an entire podcast to what ifs and would you rather's.
Yeah.
Sometime that's one I'd like to have sometime. In
The
the near
ones we have
future.
done are very centric to us. Because it's like the mall we go to. Would
Exactly.
you rather be in Purgatory there or would you rather be in this other place that we
Exactly.
hang out at?
Exactly. So it might not apply to you
Yeah.
guys. We would almost have to have visual representation.
Although we've done like, would you rather date this hot actress except she like farts every 2 minutes, you know,
Ooh,
that shit?
yeah. Oh shit.
My tail bouncing in the wind. My tail.
Holy shit. What a weirdo. She's wearing fruit by the foot. This looks like a job for Spider-Man. It's Santa Claus's cousin, Elmo. My mother's Italian, my father's Jewish, and the therapy continues. Ah! Oh boy, the hit New York comedy.
Looks, it's fucking terrible. I can't even make a joke about this one.
Yeah, I mean, my thing is, a lot of these plays just are not very good. But, hey, they're trying. Spider-Man's webs with the lights on them. Whoa. Pretty sweet. I look up the sky and it's his signature and I know Spider-Man was here.
He throws up his hands, ropes come out.
Some kind of wackadoo, freaky little or something.
Just like a spider.
Guy with 8 legs. Sounds hot.
I think he's a man. Could be a woman.
This is not a man. My sister's brother saw him building a nest in the Lincoln Center building. Or Lincoln Center Fountain. Whatever it was. All right, so here's a fun little bit of Unfazed history. Before Unfazed was even a thought, before it was a twinkle in our mind's eye, we made a video together.
We did.
And it was the first video I believe we ever made together, aside from maybe us like dicking around, joking around, walking around SCC or something. Yeah. But I was taking some kind of editing class, I believe at the film school at Scottsdale Community College, and the prestigious SCC Artichokes. And we made this video, and I'll see if I can find it and insert a clip of it in here. I probably won't because I'm lazy and I want to have this out on time. But at some point, if we post it somewhere, we will. But it was the first video we ever did, and it was like literally stop motion. Yeah. And it was just clips of Emmett walking around. He was my subject.
It was the statues around. I mean, it was a lot of places, but one of the places was these statues here.
Yeah, those are the statues.
I was just like grabbing the titties and.
Yeah.
And then there was some like stupid jazz, like goofy jazz music or something behind me.
And you can see all these naked statues that are outside the Herberger.
Yeah.
There they are. Yeah. Because nudity is natural.
When it's a statue, it's hot. When it's a real lady, it's OnlyFans.
Exactly. Go ahead and reenact it with those nice gazongas. Hey.
That was it. This is like watching, like literally just a slideshow of me grabbing different statues' titties.
Yeah, it was fun. Video. Yeah, it was a good time.
That was for school, right?
I turned it in for school, yeah.
That's amazing.
I turned it in for an editing class.
God.
Yeah. And that was like the first video we ever did together.
That's fucking beautiful.
Yeah, we were just friends, and I was like, hey man, you want to hang out downtown and I'll take your picture?
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah.
And it was really late too. It was like 1 a.m.
Yeah, we came down here and it was like late as shit. And we ended up at Stand Up Live.
Yes.
And it was fun. And the whole concept was you gathering ideas for your material.
Oh yeah, that was it. Yeah.
That was it, yeah. But here we are. Yeah, there used to be ones over here of a family of like old people naked with dicks hanging and like the kids running towards them. And it looked like they removed it. So
yeah, they got rid of the dicks.
Yeah, the dicks are gone.
Yeah. I gotta finish the Would You Rather.
Ooh.
So Scarlett Johansson, except she has like explosive diarrhea once a week that it ruins the whole night. Like she has it the whole night and it stinks up the bathroom. And you gotta think that's on top of her like her schedule for being an actor.
Yeah.
Or it's Gal Gadot, but once a week she has like this sort of relationship freak out where she like goes through your phone and thinks you're cheating on her and she like threatens to end it. That whole shebang. She does that once a week.
Ooh. What was the diarrhea part?
Scarlett Johansson with diarrhea that ruins the whole night. Like it takes up the whole night and it stinks up the whole bathroom, and you can't even go near her, and it's really loud.
Gal Gadot insecurities. Yeah, I think that's my choice.
All right.
You?
I don't know, man.
ScarJo runs?
I think as soon as I heard the ScarJo runs, I would just leave the area.
Yeah. Evacuate the premises?
Yeah. Okay. I don't know. It's a tough one. It's
a very noisy street over here.
It is a noisy street over here.
Gal Gadot's pretty hot, but so is ScarJo.
Ben, how could you? Give me your phone. I want to see who you're talking to.
Oh, yeah. It's kind of hot.
All right, I guess I went back.
I know she's insecure, but I'm like, yeah, she wants me, It's kind of nice.
Okay.
It's kind of nice. Yeah.
I backfired.
I think I'd bang Wonder Woman. Although I do love me some Black Widow booty.
Yeah. Don't we all?
Yeah, good times. I say we head over to the church and go visit Daredevil.
Yeah, right after that. Church is the perfect next stop.
He's roosting on the top. Matt Murdock is laying eggs. One thing I did like in the new Spider-Man was the Matt Murdock cameo. I thought that was pretty cool. But one thing that I wish they would have done was they would have shown him, and I wish he would have had like a black eye or like a cut on him or something. They would have been like, where were you last night? And he's like, oh, I fell down, blind lawyer. And then it goes to like a scene of him like kicking ass in like an alley or a bar as Daredevil for like 3 minutes, just this crazy fight, and then it goes back.
I remember you saying that, and
never mentioned again.
I'd hoped he was going to be a more prime character to begin with.
Yeah.
I always thought, and I've told you this before, the coolest trio you could ever have from like the New York guys would be Daredevil, Spider-Man, and Moon Knight. I think that'd be a sick fucking trio.
Throw Punisher in there?
Yeah, Punisher. Yeah. Those 4, that'd be so sick, man.
That would be fantastic. I would just like to show how pretty it is down here.
We should do a vlog of the Science Center. I always forget it's right there.
I would love to do a vlog of the Science Center. If you guys would like to see a Science Center vlog, drop us a like. Here's where Bruce Wayne lives. Wayne Manor. Actually, this is the Rawson house, and this is another one I would like to do a vlog of whenever it opens. I haven't been in this one since I was 7 on a field trip. With Alan Himmis. Shout out to Alan Himmis, everyone. The Rawson house.
It looks like a horror movie house, like an old horror movie house.
Yeah.
This is Mr. Jenkins upgraded.
Ooh, Jenkins when he strikes it big on a scratcher ticket.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Here's where the Rossins used to take their poops.
Oh.
Here's where they watch TV.
Here's where they keep the jalopy. Although I'm sure it wasn't a jalopy.
What is this back here? What the heck
This is where they have like events and stuff.
It's like the zoo.
Yeah, actually we are in the zoo.
Oh shit!
Here's where they keep the rhinos. Run! Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Look at these pretty leaves. Ooh, you don't see that very often in Arizona.
Wow, I've honestly never been in this little tucked away area.
Pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
Emmett's Secret Garden.
Whoa,
Whoa.
sweet.
It's like George of the Jungle.
This looks like a fighting game area.
Oh,
the
yeah.
level where they would fight. Yeah.
Yeah, here's where Emmett and I fight. Welcome to Jurassic Park. Oh. We should just do a podcast in here sometime.
This is nice.
Bring some folding chairs.
Very
Have our
random
jungle backdrop.
Jungle. Like drums in the background.
Dung, 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 dung. This is like where the wild things are.
It is really well things.
We are the wild things. It's very beautiful over here. We should come over here more often.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. Well, as you said, it's quite zen and stuff.
The zen and stuff.
Yeah. I like it a lot. And then we're just suddenly in someone's backyard.
Yeah, it's very odd. Kind of cool.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Oh wow, it keeps going. Jesus.
Let's go into Mayberry, guys. Yeah, this area over here is very Mayberry. I love it. I think there's like little hipster coffee shops and pizza places around here. But it's very Mayberry. Check it out.
It is.
This would be a great place to film a Mayberry type thing with the big city in the background. Pretty cool.
It's neat. I'm gonna yeah.
Yeah, and then there's a little
Pizzeria.
Pizzeria Bianco. They always say, "Oh, best pizza in Phoenix." I had it once. A little overrated.
Yeah. Well, it's just for the fact that it looks nice, right?
Exactly. I mean, it's fine, but you know, it's no Red Devil. Yeah. Howdy, babies. And pretty much everywhere you go downtown, it's just a shit ton of homeless people doing their thing.
And there's the Stark Center for Technology.
A very beautiful area. Yeah, we should definitely come back and do a vlog at the Rossin House. That's what we could do. We could come back maybe even on Sunday if it's open. Do the Rossin House and do the Science Center.
That'd be really nice.
Be a good time. But yeah, here we are at the Matt Murdock Daredevil Church.
Here he is.
And I think there's a few pious statues over here as well. Good times. And then you got the Arizona Center building.
Very nice.
Whoa.
My dad used to work at that.
Really?
Oh, no, is that Arizona Republic?
No, he worked in that building over there.
Oh, yeah.
That one.
Oh,
That one. Yeah, that's where he used to work. This is pretty. I'm gonna give you some shots of this.
This is pretty.
It's like we're walking into Neverland Ranch, minus
Whoa.
the touching of the peepee.
Yeah. Count to 3. Make a wish. Come with me, and it'll be.
There he is.
Hey, bro, can I have some money, man? St. Francis of Assisi.
Whoa. Good man. He looks like he's having a good time.
Looks a little scary.
Maybe a
I don't
little.
know.
He looks a little stoned.
Looks like he'd be mean in real life.
Maybe. he's very small.
Yeah.
Well, the stature here. He's the Birdman of Alcatraz.
He is a Birdman.
Maybe we shouldn't make fun of St. Francis.
Yeah, I guess.
Sorry. I'm sorry, man.
Oh, he's a good man.
Throw his head for good luck. though.
Particular depiction.
Yeah. This is how we know we've arrived in an area where we can record. There's running water nearby.
Yes, that's the telltale sign. It's like our save point in a video game.
It is.
Any running water.
Yeah, everything just turns white for a second and saves.
Yeah.
Here we are.
Hello, it's me. Welcome to our abode.
All right, so tell me 3 positive things from this year that you're happy about, the year that just passed, and then 3 negative things. But let's try to end on a high note though. Maybe do the negatives first and then the positives. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's walk over by the children's statues.
What's that?
Over here.
Huh.
Unlock your childlike wonder.
Bad relationship thing over the summer.
Yeah.
I went to the hospital like twice. I'm okay, but
Oof.
and then I don't know. Lots of car trouble.
Yeah,
But
it's a bummer.
I've got through it. Yeah.
It's a
Then
bummer.
the 3 good ones on the flip side of the relationship thing was the album that came out of it. The pretty solid job that I got. it can be tough, the teaching job, but it's well paying. It's a solid job. And then I don't know, but we've still been plucking along with videos and stuff. We haven't been doing as much as we want to, but we're keeping it going, which is always important, especially on top of everything else.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Do I have boogers on me? Got any boogers?
No boogers.
Oh, I feel like the boogers are draining.
3 things that suck dick, 3 things that were like, oh, that's wonderful.
3 things that suck dick this year. I would say Norm Macdonald dying.
Oh, yeah.
That was a big one. That was just a shocker. I mean, celebrity deaths, I know, it's like, it's always a bummer, but there's some that sting more than others, and that one was a huge bummer. That was a loss, like, for, like, a lifetime, you know what I mean? I feel like you're never gonna have another Norm, you know? Other stuff, I don't know. I feel like mentally, I had a lot of blocks this year. There was a little bit of the anxiety, a little bit of the feeling down, but I'm trying to come out of that, trying to work on more positive things. Definitely had that. I definitely wasn't in the best headspace this year. I know a lot of people weren't. I think kind of just a trend that keeps going on. Like, I'm really just disgusted with the media and politics. Like, it's obnoxious. But that's kind of a constant. I don't think that's ever going to go away, really. Positive things, the YouTube channel is something that keeps me going. I love you guys, appreciate you. I'm definitely happy with the growth. You know, it's like obviously not where we want it to be yet, but the fact that we're still going at it, like, makes me happy. You know, I think that's awesome. Other positive things, not very much. I don't know. I am grateful to have a job, but you know, it's whatever. That's implied. Something else. I'm grateful Seinfeld's on Netflix.
Yeah,
that's nice.
I'm very grateful for that.
Good friends, family, good health,
and action figures,
all that kind of stuff. Yeah. That's fantastic. That's about it, man. But I definitely want to accomplish more this next year. I feel like this year was kind of a dud in a lot of ways, and I would like to accomplish more on the channel and accomplish more personally, and not stagnate another year. So yeah, on to the next. All right, so Emmett and I, as you know, hey, loud bell.
Oh.
Whoa.
It's the famous 437 bell.
There it is. It's like they know we're here or something.
Yeah. Unfazed is here.
Ring the bell, ring the bell.
Quasimodo
Quasimodo swings down. Bing, bing, bing. Oh, the Hunchback of Phoenix. His name's Denzel.
Oh, man.
Yeah, Denzel Moto. Is this the Pope?
Yeah, there he is.
The Pope, here he is. Check him out. There he is.
He says, give me a hug. Give me a big hug.
Good man. Just don't leave your kids with him.
Yeah.
All right. But anyway, Emma and I have written a lot of stuff together over the years. We've got some feature-length stuff. We've got dramatic stuff. We've got a lot of comedy stuff. And we wanted to see about getting out there to you guys, seeing if this is something you'd be interested in. Fuck that bell. Fuck that bell. That bell, man. Anyway, so Emma and I have written a lot of stuff together, yes, and we've been considering sharing it with you guys, but we're trying to figure out the best way to do it, because we have feature-length scripts that we've written, we have dramatic material, we have a shit ton of comedic material.
Yeah.
And
something that we always do, you, me, and Max, we're always inclined to, whenever we have a big project, we can't tell anyone.
Yeah.
But, and like Polybius, we told no one. Both Oblivion and Real Life, we told no one. All the big shit, because we're excited about it, and we want it to be like, here you go, and it'd be like a cool surprise.
Yeah.
But some of our ideas, like, they need funding. Yeah. And so obviously, we can't just keep them under wraps the whole time.
Yeah.
And
some of these are big enough we have to have a budget.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I've been thinking of going the route of like some kind of GoFundMe thing where you like present the script, all that stuff, blah, blah, blah. And part of me is like, oh, I don't want to like give it away, you know? But then the other part of me is like, it's never going to happen otherwise. So,
exactly.
And we've mentioned before how we would like to do table readings of our scripts. So if that's something you guys would like to see, and if you think, not necessarily you, but if you guys just think that people might be interested in funding some of these projects, then let us know. Because some of them are attached to other like franchises I've had. I'll tell you, I do have a really good idea for like a Star Wars type film. I have a really good idea for like an Elder Scrolls type film, both of which are actually doable. I know they sound like, how could you ever pull that off? But
we've already worked out some of the logistics on the Star Wars one.
Totally. And then
American Spunk that we wrote, we wrote that with the intent of producing it independently.
Yes.
So it's super doable. Yeah.
So they wouldn't require a ton of money, But it would be something that you'd have to be like, hey, this is it. Please give us money. If you don't want this to be horse shit, then we would need some money.
Exactly.
You know,
so more on the horizon on that, but if that's something you'd be excited about and you'd like to see some longer projects, some more cinematic stuff from us, definitely comment at your interest, because
we'll still be doing our monthly skits regardless.
Of course.
That's just we can just do that by ourselves. But
Exactly.
for some of these bigger, more lengthy things that I've always wanted to do, I think that's the only way that it could possibly happen.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Any closing remarks on the year?
I think it was a year of transition, I think, for everyone.
It was
sort of coming out of the initial shock of the whole COVID situation, and that's why I think this next year that whole situation is going to come to a head in some fashion, and then hopefully things will start to get better.
Hope so.
I think that's how we end most podcasts and everything.
We got to be a little optimistic.
We try.
Too much fucking negativity out there. But I think keep on keeping on, and if there's anything you guys are working on or you've been putting off, I say dive into it. You know, like make some positive changes, because this year went by so quick.
Yeah.
This was like one of the quickest years of my life. It feels like it just flew by.
Yeah, same.
And like thinking back on the video that we did this time last year, it feels like that was only a couple months ago, not 12 months ago. So it kind of makes me realize, like, you know, we only have so much time here. You know, we need to accomplish some more stuff. And I just hate that idea of looking back on a year and being like, I should have done more. I want to look back on next year and be like, oh wow, we did a lot of shit. A lot of great shit.
I was watching this some Joe Rogan video where he was talking about how it's easy to get so depressed when you fall into the monotony of job and then like home and then job and then home. So he says, you know, you need to kind of push through that by working as hard as you can. So whenever you have downtime, you need to be working on whatever hobby it is you have.
Yeah.
Like as soon as you get home, you need to take off running with whatever the fuck it is you do. And Ben and I have tried to do that. But this year we did it, I think, a little bit less harder than we have in the past.
Yeah.
And maybe that was the reason for some of the sort of fluidness and stagnant feeling of this year, is that we didn't attack our creative projects as much.
Yeah.
So that might be a telltale sign that whatever you love doing, make sure you keep doing it regardless of whatever's going on.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta keep at it. I feel like I've been pretty good on solo videos, but I would like to see more collaborations.
I would love some more
collaborations. But there was something missing. There was some impact missing this year. So I definitely want to go a little more balls to the wall this next year, and just push a little harder, and maybe try some new things also. You know, but maybe we'll try Mongolian food. I don't know.
I love Mongolia.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, remain unfazed. We love you. Happy New Year, and stay optimistic. And remain unfazed.
Yeah.
See ya. This is what happens when you give too many participation trophies. And the bells are still going.
They're still going. It sounds like the church is angry.
Spider-Man's up there fighting Venom. Yeah. This is the weirdest wannabe steampunk Christmas crap I've seen. It's very odd. I don't like it. What are your thoughts on it?
I don't like it either. It looks like they just took random things around their closet and tried to put it together to make something that
What the
looks sweet.
hell am I looking at? Jimmy.
Looking at Jimmy. Looking at rejected Muppets.
This is awful.